Hey, what's going on, everyone? Team Rival here in my OG fucking Cowboy Bebop shirt. Yeah, I had this shirt in like middle school, like 8th grade, 9th grade status. I bought this shirt on Adult Swim, and actually it might have even been before that, but I don't think I wore it in school because it has a gun on it. But I bought this on AdultSwim.com. I didn't have a fucking credit card. I got it as a gift from my mom. I asked her for my birthday one year and got it. But now it's just, you know, a pajama shirt because fucking I'm not gonna wear this shirt. It's like 7 or 8 years old, you know. You gotta kind of retire shirts after a while. But I will wear this shirt as long as it still fucking stays on my back, because that's how much I love Cowboy Bebop. That's how fucking beastly Cowboy Bebop is. But anyways, I'm here to talk to you about an anime today. Just a quick little review, you know. I'm not trying to fucking go 15 minutes. Absolute tops, I swear. I hope. And I'm here to review an anime that I was not so necessarily surprised that I enjoyed it. I was just surprised at to the extent that I enjoyed it, because it's not really my cup of tea, and I'll explain why. And it is called, I had to write the name down because I'm gonna fuck this up. It is Rainbow Nisha Rokubō no Shichinin. I think I got that right. We'll just call it Rainbow. I had to write it down, but whatever, who cares? Now, Rainbow is set in the 1950s. Okay, you know, it's like the post-World War II era. You know, times are tough in Japan, and it centers around these group of young kids. They're men, you know, pretty much. About from ages, I think, the oldest is 17, maybe 18, and the youngest is, fuck it, off the top of my head, maybe, you know, 12, 13, something like that. They're all pretty relatively young kids. And they get sent to a reform school, pretty much. But it's not a reform school, it's pretty much a prison. And, you know, all of these kids, I'll go through the list. You know, you meet Sakuragi, he's been there for a while. He becomes the leader of the group, you could say. They call him Bro, quote unquote. And he has his motives as to why, you know, they all have their backstory as to why they're at the reform school. And it's not like they're bad kids at heart. Really, they portray these kids in the lightest possible way you could portray a reform school candidate, if you will. There's Minakami Mario, who he's kind of like looks up to Bro a lot, and you know, especially later on in the series, he really starts to take on a lot of Bro's attributes and becomes, you know, literally the spiritual successor to Bro, you know, Bro Jr., however you want to refer to him. Then you have, I'm only going to go by their pet names here. They're all given certain nicknames because they form such a pact that, you know, through the trials and tribulations that they go through at this reform school, which is only a certain portion of the anime. You know, they go to the reform school, they get out of the reform school, and the story just takes off pretty much from the first episode, I would say. Very intense stuff. But then there's Turtle, and he pretty much looks like a turtle. Like, he's a weird looking motherfucker, but he's crafty. He's very crafty. And he will do anything for any of, you know, his comrades in their little, you know, band of misfits. Then there's Soldier. He's, you know, they call him Soldier for a reason. He looks like a fucking soldier. You know, he looks like Rambo. He looks like he could kick a lot of ass. Then there's Cabbage, and he's just like the big dumb oaf. You know, the lovable big dumb oaf. You know, he doesn't bring much to the table except a good heart and, an unnecessary amount of strength, unrealized strength, of course. You know, that typical sort of character. And then there's Uncovered. He's like the genius of the group. No brawn, he's all brains, you know, and he's got plenty of brains to spare. And then there's also Joe, and Joe is just like the naive, nice kid. And the great thing about these characters is that you can all tell that they feel very much for each other. They have a lasting friendship that is forged through the trials and tribulations that they go through at this reform school. I really shouldn't even call it a reform school. It's like a fucking prison, pretty much, you know, but for delinquents, if you will. And so, how does this sort of friendship evolve? Well, everyone except Sakuragi, who is Bro, arrives together in a group, you know, it's a rainy day, that sort of bullshit. And it's just a shit show. It's a very graphic show, let me say that. Not so much in like a berserk sense where you're just seeing tons and fucking bucket loads of blood and decapitations and that sort of stuff. But it's a very suggestive show that really tries to push the boundary of, you know, showing, alright, this is what the times were like. It's realistic. It's not an anime like a Dragon Ball Z or a Naruto where they're shooting energy beams out of their hands. It's a very realistic show. All of the characters feel very human. And I mean, although I don't think these kids were exactly angels like the show kind of made them out to be, where, you know, they all had their reasons for why they're going to the reform school, and it's all pretty much justifiable for them, you know, what they did, and they stand by their actions. It's a show you really have to watch. I'm sure, like, I'm not trying to spoil anything like that. But, so they arrive at this reform school, they get violated by he's like the warden of the school, his name is Sasaki, and then there's the guard, oh, the fucking guard, what's his name, I think it was Ishihara? Yeah, Ishihara, oh my god, what an ugly, disgusting prick, inside and out. The reason why these boys all band together is because Ishihara, you know, the first day they're there, he beats the shit out of Sakuragi, and it just, you know, seeing that sort of thing when you're a young child who's never really been exposed to anything like that in the world, and then you're thrust into this prison where this vicious guard will just beat you until you either die or he just gets tired. There is no stopping this man. And he especially has it out for Sakuragi. So, a certain portion of the show is dealing with Ishihara and the warden Sasaki, and, you know, they're trying to they want to get out of this reform school at all costs possible, and it's just an adrenaline rush, but not the adrenaline rush in the sense that it's like Die Hard. It's just like, you really want these characters to do well, because they all have the good intentions, and the one thing I really appreciated about this show, and it's also a manga, by the way, if you want to check out the manga, I did check out the manga. There's not too much of a difference between the anime and the manga, you know. Usually, if you can read the manga, I recommend doing so. But the anime is top quality stuff, too, as well. But the reason why I really like this show is because each character has their shining moment, and there's the reasons you like each character. They contribute at multiple points in the show, each character, and without them, you know, they wouldn't succeed or get as far as they did in life. And I mean, of course, you have the dope characters like Sakuragi, who's a boxer, Bro, as you know, I'm gonna call him. He's the boxer, and he's just fucking, when he has his moments, he just kicks ass. And Mario's a cool character, but really, you have to like all of them because they all have, you know, bring something different to the table, and you can really appreciate that. A lot of crying in the show. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not one for crying, but this is drama at its finest, I think. You know, it's not anything that's trying to be the next DBZ or be the next Cowboy Bebop, where it just blows your... They really focused on the story here and character development, and they really just hit a home run with the character development, I think. Fantastic job. The anime looks great. In terms of music, the music can really get to you at some points. They pick some pretty emotional tracks, you know, especially when you have a show with a lot of crying, you better damn well bring a good soundtrack, and they definitely brought a good soundtrack. And to me, in terms of recent memory with animes coming out and things like that, there's a lot of shit that comes out in terms of anime nowadays. Just nothing that really appeals to me. But this was one that came out within the past few years that, you know, as soon as I put that first episode on, I needed to see that next episode. I needed to know what was going to happen next. Even if because they don't end on a lot of cliffhangers in this show. More so in the beginning, but the second half, it's 26 episodes, by the way. in the second half, each episode kind of is its own little segment as to show, you know, each boy has their own problem and they have to fix it and things like that. But it's still a show where the writing is good, the animation is great, everything is just, you know, they fucking brought all the good cards to the table, and it really shows. So I think it's a definite watch. You know, give it a shot. It's, unfortunately, you're only going to watch it in Japanese. I don't think it's made its way over to American shores yet. It might have, actually, now that I think about it, but just watch it in Japanese. It's set in Japan. It sets the tone so much better. The Japanese voice acting is fantastic. You really can't go wrong. So, give it a shot. You know, tell me what you, if you watched it, tell me what your thoughts were. I don't really think there were too many flaws in terms of this show. Like I said, there was a little bit too much crying, but I could kind of understand where they were coming from with that, so I'm not going to gripe about that too much. But really just a fantastic anime, I think worth anyone's time, especially, you know, it's one of those animes where even when you're not a fan of anime, I think if you give it a chance, you will definitely enjoy this and come away, you know, feeling some sort of satisfaction, and you'll get some sort of moral out of the story, because the story does have a moral, and it's a pretty damn good one, I would say. But anyways, that's my short review of Rainbow. Been watching Black Lagoon, another anime, so look out for that review. And big news. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying a damn word. But I think there is big news coming for this channel, and it's something that I'm pretty damn excited about. But my lips are sealed on that, and, you know, until I have definite confirmation of what's going on, I'm not saying another word about it. But keep tuned, and I will keep you guys updated. Take it easy.